In my opinion, Kevin is a child molester. Carrie did tell me that Kevin did have an affair with a girl that she went to high school with. Carrie did put a stop to that affair, and she did stay married to Kevin. Carrie seems to just stand by while her husband lies and cheats on her. I recently found out that Kevin got a new work phone and gave Grace his old phone so that they could have private conversations. Kevin does have his text messages set up to be automatically deleted. Everything Kevin does with Grace is a red flag. Kevin's behavior is suspicious. I regret not calling the cops on Kevin a long time ago.
You're very concerned.
I have been very concerned. Everything about this is so inappropriate. And they keep a lot of information from me.
Why is that?
Because I'm very outspoken about it. I've had a conversation with Bridget, why she continues to let Grace go with Kevin and Carrie. And then I've also had a discussion with Carrie why she hasn't put a stop to Kevin seeing Grace. Going over to her house inappropriate times when Bridget's at work.
Now, the other sister we're talking about here, Carrie, is Kevin's wife.
That's correct.
And so that's the other sister here.
Yes.
And can I need to just call time out here and make something very, very clear. I don't know what's going on here. I'm committed to finding out, but one thing I know for absolute drop dead certain is you've done nothing wrong. I know that for sure. You're a child in this situation, and you don't feel like a child because you're 16, and I remember when I was 16, I didn't know everything, but pretty much everything. And I considered myself pretty much the master of the universe and all, but you are a child in many ways, and I don't mean that in a condescending way at all, but you certainly have done nothing wrong here, no matter what this turns out to be. So please let me make that clear 100% here. If things have gotten out of hand here, if things have crossed the line, if things have gotten inappropriate, you're a victim here, not a perpetrator, and I want to be very, very clear about that. You say there are times that Carrie thinks her husband Kevin's at work when he's overseeing her.
Right.
That doesn't seem right. Why is she not reacting to this situation?
Well, I don't know why she's not reacting to it. I mean, there's been several other cases, you know, of infidelity, I guess you would call it, that she seems to forgive him. I'm not sure why.
Okay, and that's between the two of them, and
right.
I get that, but we're talking here about a child.
Right.
You need to tell me what's going on in your head right now.
I want to believe that nothing's happened because I don't think I can handle anything else.
You're the mother. You should protect Grace.
I do protect
Regardless.
Grace. I do protect Grace.
Wow.
If she's telling me there's nothing going on, and I haven't found anything that says, other than the letter, then he said that he didn't say that.
Okay, he didn't say what?
That he put it on his neck and asked her to lick it off.
But he told you he did.
Yes.
Then he...
And then he took it back. So, and Grace said she didn't let him do that, and she didn't tell me that until we were already coming to the show. When I found the whipped cream, I got a whole different story.
That would have been enough evidence for me to go to the police, which I asked you to do.
What are you going to say to the police? I found a can of whipped cream? What can I say to the police? I found a can of whipped cream, and I found this letter.
That would have been a start.
There's nothing there that says anything has happened.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.